Okay, guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. It is the Crypto Flight Edition. It is Napoleon Macro speaking. Let's do a really quick video on the Dogecoin crypto. What we're going to do is take a look at the moving average that has been Dogecoin's best friend, apparently. And, well, not necessarily his best friend, but it has been having trouble at one moving average that I think many of you know what I'm about to bring up. And I also have a potential price target. And we have two questions that we're going to answer towards the end of the video. So let's make it short and sweet, guys. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Thanks for sticking around, all of my loyal subscribers. Let's dive right into the practical chart levels in the chart here. So today's March the 23rd, 2022, and the current price of Dogecoin, 13 cents, slightly positive 2.9%. for the day. All right, guys, hopefully you guys are doing awesome out there. So I think we were one of, maybe not the only channel, but back in March the 16th, 2022, we said Dogecoin quietly breaking out right now. At the time, the price was like 11 cents. Some challenged that call, but of course that call is aging beautiful. After it broke this resistance line, the green line right there, it's chucking along to the upside. So that's a small credentials check. If you guys are new with us, we're taking a look at the daily candles, and I want to show you Dogecoin's best friend, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, but not necessarily. It's actually the 50 exponential moving average. That's right. Every single time Dogecoin comes into contact with this green line, it actually gets rejected. So it's not necessarily Dogecoin's best friend. However, if we can get a close above this level, which it appears that it wants to do right now, but it is an active candle, so we have to wait for the close. Just to let everyone know, yes, we are invested in Dogecoin. We recently invested, and we're just simply waiting for sell signals, okay? Keep in mind, guys, I'm not a long-term investor in this particular crypto, but I do respect the community, and yeah, so that's what we're looking for, guys, okay? A close above the 50 exponential moving average. That level is precisely 0.1311. Yes, etc., etc. Okay, I'm using the Bitfinex chart, so yeah, just please kindly pull up your charts out there and type in the 50 exponential moving average on your indicator section, and you can pull this exact level up that I have on the chart. Okay, so here's the price target. So naturally, when you get a close above, well, when you have this like kind of downtrending gesture in the market, I guess we can kind of erase some stuff here. Yeah, okay. The red line, I guess I'll go over the red line just in case, guys, okay? The previous level of resistance, my job is to point this out for you, okay, whether it happens or not. 0.1231. Let's just say there's a rejection, hypothetically, a rejection here at the 50 exponential. Then naturally what you do is you revert back to the previous level of resistance, as the crypto may find support at that level, prolonging the inevitable. In my book, the inevitable, I think, is a vicious rip, or at least a walk up the stairs, whichever one you want to refer to it as. I do think we're in for a really nice move to the upside here in the short term. All right, and the 200 exponential moving average is currently at about 18 cents. I think it's about a 40% move to the upside from the current level. It's about a 36% move to the upside. Please keep in mind, this video is not suggesting for you to do anything other than enjoy the beautiful story that we were able to discover here in the chats. It's not financial advice, guys, okay? So, yeah, so that's what I wanted to show everyone. We have a price target time frame. Let's give it up to the end of this month, potentially leading into the middle of next month. Cryptos move super fast, so if it happens in a 4-hour candle, well, at least I gave you the conservative time frame, right? So that's pretty much all I have. So in a nutshell, we're just looking for a daily candle to close above the 50 exponential. The green line is a 50 exponential. And if that happens, it naturally gravitates towards the 200 exponential. Maybe there's resistance there. Let's let the markets decide that, not Napoleon macro. So that's the end of the video, guys. And let's just answer two questions. We got a question from Andy G. Huge supporter of the channel, always watching, liking, and the videos. Thank you for your contributions. The question asks, once again, another great video. Thank you. Napoleon, do you think Dogecoin will ever get above 20 cents? And then just explains how he invested, I think, last year. So 20-cent Dogecoin, I do think is possible. But I think that if we do get a push to the upside right now, I think that the 200 exponential moving average, there may be a reaction at that level. Maybe it won't. Let's let the price action determine that. Remember, guys, I'm always that practical guy. I'm never gonna, just kind of come on the videos and just tell you guys, yeah, it's going to like $5 in a week, right? So because I mean, if I seen something like that in the chart, then yes, I would just say that yes, I see it going to $5 in a week. But since that's not a practical move that I can see from the past levels on the chart, I'm just going to give you what I can see on the chart, which is the 18-cent level, and that's about as far out as I can see it. Again, to the end of this month, towards the middle of next month. 20 cents, I do think it'll eventually happen, but let's get past the 200 exponential moving average first, and then we could talk about 20 cents. But the 200 is at about 18 cents. And again, this is just my unique way of looking at it. Everyone has their own way, right? So that's what I have for that. Thank you for the question, Andy. We have another question from Dawson, okay? Dawson's was basically asking, do I see Dogecoin going to the all-time highs, past the all-time highs? And I was just kind of explaining to him that I'm looking for some sort of consolidation base, okay? So let me just kind of quickly show you what I mean by a consolidation base. Let's pull up a different chart to see if we can get a better understanding, or view rather, of this potential consolidation base. So I'll just pull up the higher time frames, and again, this will be really short, okay? So right now, basically, and I just wanted to show you the kind of the comparison, right? So this is where we are present day with the 3-month candles, right? Like you see these 3 candles, 1, 2, 3. This is not necessarily structure to me. This doesn't mean that the price can't, like, explode to the upside. I mean, that's possible, guys. But me personally, in order for me to understand the next move in the market, I would like to see some sort of sideways base being structured. And let me just kind of point that out for you. It's easy to see when you pull up the higher time frames. So just kind of right off the bat, just kind of looking at this little area here, I'd say something like this is like some sort of sideways structural consolidation, okay? Maybe some would say this is a stretch, but it's not necessarily. I'm looking at the candle's bodies. You see how the candle's bodies goes up and down, and then this is actually the breakout candle, right? This is the breakout candle, 3-month candles. And as a result of this consolidation, the breakout candle is followed by a very large, obnoxious green candle. Look at that green candle, guys. Wow, look at that. You see that? So that's the reason why and let me just give you one more example of some sort of sideways consolidation pause before we close it out here. So over here, I can see another kind of sideways consolidation pause. We can even do something like this. You see the structural sideways consolidation. That's all I want to see. And remember, guys, these are cryptos. The cryptos don't care about what I want to see. I'm just explaining to everyone what would help me have a better understanding of the next move. Okay, so if I can identify some sort of sideways consolidation followed by a breakout candle and a continuation to the upside, then yes, at that moment I can say, yes, guys, you had better buckle up. We're in for some fireworks. But so far, we just don't have that obvious structure for Napoleon macro to understand. Okay, again, guys, if it explodes, I'm happy for it to explode because we're invested, and I know a lot of you are invested as well. So hopefully that answered your questions about the sideways consolidation base. Okay, I'd like to see that in order for me to understand the next move. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you don't mind doing me a huge favor before you go by simply leaving an appropriate thumb, I'd appreciate it. And also leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote this video. If you guys are new, we also explore the traditional stocks throughout the week. You can kindly join us here on this interesting journey, and we'll send that out to you guys momentarily. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Remember to always have a strategy before you enter. Keep that positive energy flowing. Cheers. We'll talk soon, and bye for now, guys and gals.